guys, it's Lady Muse, and I don't even have to say an introduction for this game because it literally speaks for itself. As you can see, I've already played it, and my audio went wrong, so I'm really upset, and I don't want to fake my emotions for this one, so I will just try to let you know what I've seen and what I haven't seen. I just spoiled the game pretty much for me, but not entirely. I follow this really big account, and apparently they've already played it and beat it, I guess. I don't know. Oh, my hair, sorry. Anyway, I'll just kind of go over my thoughts on it, the ones that I said previously. I'll restart it. We're not going to start on 9.3. We'll start over just in case you guys haven't seen anybody play it, which I highly doubt. So anyway, Springtrap, looking hella scary. I can't say anything, but it is so interesting, the little mini games, because obviously the mini games are back, and you will see that, and they're pretty interesting. So here we go. Local amusement park is getting ready to scare your socks off with a new attraction based on the unsolved mysteries of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Featuring actual relics from the decades-old pizzeria, this new attraction is guaranteed to bring back your childhood in the worst, gruesome way? I think that's what that said. I couldn't see it. The noises are a little weird. The night, the changes from night 1, night 2, whatever. Okay, I'll tell you my thoughts on phone dude. That's what I call him now. After we're done.
Hey, glad you came back for another night. I promise it'll be a lot more interesting this time. We found some great new relics over the weekend, and we're out tracking down a new lead right now. So let me just update you real quick.
Oh,
then you can get to work. Like the attraction opens in like a week, so we have to make sure everything works and nothing catches on fire. When the place opens, people will come in at the opposite end of the building and work their way toward you, then past you, and out the exit. Yeah, you've officially become part of the attraction. You'll be starring as a security guard. So not only will you be monitoring the people on the camera as they pass through, to make sure no one steals anything or makes out in the corner, but you'll also be a part of the show. It'll make it feel really authentic, I think. Now let me tell you about what's new. We found another set of drawings, always nice, and a foxy head, which we think could be authentic. Then again, it might just be another crappy cosplay. And we found a desk fan, very old school, metal though. Watch the fingers. Right now the place is basically just, flashing lights and spooky props. I honestly thought we'd have more by now. If we don't have something really cool by next week, then we may have to suit you up in a furry suit and make you walk around saying, boo. But, like I said, we're trying to track down a good lead right now. Some guy who helped design one of the buildings says it was like an extra room that got boarded up or something like that. So we're going to take a peek and see what we can find. Now just get comfortable with the new setup. You can check the security cameras over to your right.
Oh, whoa, I've never seen that before.
You can toggle between the hall cams and the vent cams. Then over to your far left, you can flip up your maintenance panel. Use this to reboot any systems that may go offline. In trying to make the place feel vintage, we may have overdone it a bit. Some of this equipment is barely functional. Yeah, I wasn't joking about the fire. That's a real risk. The most important thing you want to watch for is the ventilation. Look, this place will give you the spooks, man. And if you let that ventilation go offline, then you'll start seeing some crazy stuff, man. Keep that air flowing. Okay, keep an eye on things, and we'll try to have something new for you tomorrow night.
Okay, so it's 4 a.m., so literally Phone Dude takes up pretty much half the night, and I want to discuss that he doesn't talk about Springtrap, the animatronic that gets you. He doesn't mention him at all. He also mentions Foxy, that it may be a cosplay head that's not real. It's not the real Foxy, which indicates maybe there isn't more than one animatronic, But yeah, he doesn't go over Springtrap, which I think is weird. Is he not even supposed to be there? Is he supposed to be just something in the back, like not put out yet, like how Bonnie's here and Chica's somewhere else and all that crazy stuff? Is there anything else I want to go over? Oh yes, Phone Dude. I call him Phone Dude because Phone Guy, he uses bigger vocabulary and he was a little more mature, a little more older. This guy says man, and I don't know if he said legit yet, but in one phone call he's like, it's gonna be legit, man, and I'm just like, okay. I think it's actually Scott trying to sound younger, and it's kind of like cheesy, like, what are you doing? But I call him phone dude for that reason. See, 6 a.m. already. We got KJ with us again, my lemur. I'm in pigtails KJ's actually not doing anything but watching. Oh yeah, mini game time. So here we are as Freddy walking, and I'm guessing that's Rain, and I'm guessing those are mice, and Chica, and Bonnie. And he follows the Phantom Freddy, you know, Purple Freddy, Shadow Freddy, the one that you saw in the parts and services rooms in the second game. This is where it gets weird. Can't go up there, so we're like, okay, we're just gonna... He fucking punches. Okay. Now, this is where it gets interesting. And this is where I think I barely made it, so I might actually die. So I'm gonna get my knees away from this. Okay.
Hey man, okay, I have some awesome news for you. First of all, we found some vintage audio training cassettes. Dude, these are like prehistoric. I think they were like training tapes for like other employees or something like that. So I thought we could like have them playing like over the speakers as people walk through the attraction. Dude, that makes this feel legit, man. But I have an even better surprise for you. You're not gonna believe this. We found one. A real one. Gotta go, man. Well, look, it's in there somewhere. I'm sure you'll see it. Okay, I'll leave you with some of this great audio that I found. Talk to you later, man.
Okay, so he's gonna play the employee training.
Hello. Welcome to your new career as a performer slash entertainer.
I see you.
These tapes will provide you
Actually,
with much needed information on how to handle slash climb into slash climb out of mascot costumes. Right now we have two specially designed that double as both animatronic
okay. I'm trying to listen to that. Stop. You and me both, man. I didn't mean to do that one. I hate how I'm trying to listen to this call.
Making sure the animatronics stay where the children are for maximum entertainment slash crowd pleasing value. To change the animatronics to suit mode, insert and turn firmly the hand crank provided by the manufacturer. Turning the crank will recoil and compress the animatronic parts around the sides of the suit, providing room to climb inside. Please make sure the spring locks are fastened tight to ensure the animatronic devices remain
Spring
fixed.
lock.
We will cover this in more detail in tomorrow's session. Remember to smile. You are the face of Freddy Fazbear's pizza.
Spring lock. So I can't say anything because that will spoil it. I'm just gonna say it has something to do with has something to do with Springtrap's name. Obviously. I think I just kind of pieced a little bit more together. I think I just found a puzzle piece in my head. Anyway, basically what Phone Guy was stating is training the employees to properly get into the costumes without hurting themselves. Going step by step since I was rudely interrupted by Springtrap. Oh, great. That means the ventilations are down, so I'm hallucinating because, you know, too much 420 blaze it. I do not condone the act of smoking. You get out of here right now, sir. I'm so don't know what to do. He's gonna get me. Okay. I don't know what to do. Okay, well, that's it, and we'll go over my thoughts about it just real quick. Okay, so let's kind of go over a little bit of things. If you see me looking in this direction, I'm looking at myself, so I'm going to try to keep looking forward. So let's kind of go over the things that I wanted to go over while I was playing the game, but I couldn't because I didn't want to overlap Phone Dude, and I didn't want to, I keep seeing things and I kept trailing off. But anyway, so Phone Guy's messages, let's just start off with Phone Guy's messages, not Phone Dude, which Phone Dude, I'm referring to the phone guy in the game, the actual phone guy, not the one who died in the first game. Phone Dude is this new phone guy. I think I've explained that. Anyway, Phone Guy's pre-recorded messages that Phone Dude played while you're in the second, no, it was the first night. It was the second night. He talks about how to get into the animatronic suits as a person without an endoskeleton in. The safe way to get inside the animatronic suits, just in case of, emergency things like the endoskeleton stopped working or, whatever. Just to tell the employees how to get in properly and safely without dying, basically. Because obviously the animatronics would shove you in there and, you die because of all the cords and the sensors and whatnot. He tells you how to get in to avoid all those things. Yeah. So anyway, about that, I think that's in there for a specific reason. I don't think that he put it in there for just whatever. I don't think it has anything to do with the gameplay. Like, I don't think you're gonna be getting into a suit. I think it is just a puzzle piece that you need to keep in the back of your head and keep it just in case something doesn't fit. So you can just throw it out there and then boom, it makes sense. I think that's what it's about. I've already kind of spoiled it a little bit for myself. I follow an account on iFunny and a FNAF account on iFunny, and I was going through it while I had to restart my computer because everything was freaking out. And I saw some of the minigame pictures, the minigame screenshots of the minigames, and I'm not gonna say what it was because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. But it didn't really spoil, but it did. It spoiled because obviously you're seeing what's gonna happen. But I think it's just up to you to make it come together, to piece it together, to figure it out, basically. So, yeah. The Phone Dude did mention Springtrap, I think, in the second one where he said, "We found one, an actual one. Well, I gotta go, man. I'll talk to you tomorrow," like at the very end. When he said he found one, he's like, "You'll see it somewhere." I think that's when he mentioned Springtrap, but it's like, what do you mean you found an actual one? Don't you have Foxy as a head lamp? Chica has a floor lamp. Freddy on a mannequin, and then, but Bonnie, like, you have them. What do you mean you found an actual one? Are those replicas? Well, what is this all about? Sorry, I had a text. Side note, my mom just told me, I already knew, but I forgot. If you're watching this March 3rd, 2015, it is free pancake day at IHOP, so it's never too late to go to IHOP, so if you're breakfast or your lunch or dinner, you go. Free pancakes at IHOP. So, after this video, of course, after you like this video and comment your thoughts, whatever. Speaking of that, I kind of want to go over the gameplay. What I think the actual gameplay is when we saw like a Mangle sort of thing. I think we saw Mangle at one of the cameras, and then Springtrap was kind of like, he kind of was just like, in the window, and then like a screech or some sort of like air sound went off, and I think it was like audio disabled or whatever. So you have to go to your left, and reboot the audio, reboot the visual, and then Springtrap will go away and everything will be fine. That's what I think what happens there. And then when you see Wither Balloon Boy in your face, sorry, my screen just went off. In your face, you're obviously, when you put it down here, you're gonna jump out, you're gonna freak out. That just means your vent went off and you're breathing some sort of chemical that I know of, or you're just losing oxygen, you're freaking hallucinating crap. All you gotta do is turn and reboot your ventilation, and that should go away. Now, when Springtrap's peeking around your door, I don't know what to do. I feel like there is something to do because I don't think Scott would just put that there and boom, that's it. Because obviously you see Springtrap, you're like, okay, get it over with. And then he jump scares you and you're just like, wow, I lost. Jump scares, you know. I think you can do something about him in the doorway, but I don't know. So those are my thoughts for right now. I think the mini games is what's really just gonna give it away, the story, and I think Phone Dude's going to give away a little bit more. I think he's gonna talk to you like, oh, hey, I found this out, and start talking to you about it, and you're gonna be like, oh, what? You know, which is cool is you actually hear the security guards breathing, which you did in the second game when you put down the mask, but he actually freaks out, and it's cool. It gives it sort of a realistic thing. Also, one thing, this is a spoiler, not really, but it is, not really, not really. It doesn't spoil the story, just kind of the gameplay. So if you don't want to hear it, kind of skip over a few seconds. I'll leave a little thing here saying what to go to. But anyway, Springtrap, besides when he pops up when the audio or visual's down, he'll stand in the window way, even if everything's fine, and then you'll see him just kind of hop to the side, which I thought was adorable. He literally just goes boop. A lot faster though, obviously. He goes towards your door, so you need to, keep an eye on for that. Also, the little balloon boy noises that I was doing, I didn't really get to talk about why I was doing that, is when you see him, I don't really know for a fact, but when you see him, you play the audio so that he kind of is like, oh, there's noise here. There's noise here, you know? I don't know if that's what you have to do, or if you see him, go to a different room and play the audio so that he's like, oh, there's noise over there. I don't know what to exactly do, but you can click audio and you'll play Balloon Boy's laugh, obviously. So that's that. I don't really know what to do there, so I'm kind of winging it with if I see him, I'm gonna play the audio. That's what I'm doing. Overall, I think this is an actual game that the hype didn't ruin. Now, if you expected some amazing game, then what were you thinking? It's like, it's Five Nights at Freddy's, you're sitting down, point and click, you're gonna get jump scared. That's all you had to expect. I think the little technical things, the new technical things, I think that's amazing. I think that is what is different. That's what I think it makes it better. I think that's why the hype didn't ruin it. I'm actually really excited to play the rest of the game, and I actually might record all my episodes tonight. I'm probably gonna regret that, but whatever. I'm excited. I'm so excited to play this game. I'm ready to hear the story, I'm ready to figure out the story, and I'm not really ready to be done with it, but then again, I don't want to sit here and just prolong it either, so that's probably what I'm going to do, and I hope you guys stay with me on it, because I will post them. I'm going to try to do it daily. So if you guys are watching this, and you want to watch it because you're watching the gameplay, I will try to post daily. Promise. I'll probably die a lot, obviously, because I still have to figure out how to do it. I'm pretty pro at not the first game. I'm pretty pro at the second game, actually. I've beaten that one on my iPad, though. I haven't played the second one on this, so I'm kind of jumping ahead, but it's the third game, so kind of going to play it. Anyway, I will try to post the FNAF 3 videos daily, so if you are watching, I hope you do. And I hope you like them, and I hope you comment your theories, because I really want to hear people's theories, so please comment your theories. I want to know. I don't want to go searching for them like I've done. That's my theory about the game so far, and I'm going to recommend try not to feed your curiosity too much, because if you haven't watched the gameplay and you haven't seen it for yourself, do not watch Game Theorists whenever he comes out with it. Do not go looking for it on the internet, because you will ruin it. So watch the gameplays first and make your own theories before you go looking up other ones. That's just my advice. That's what I'm going to do as hard as I can, as best as I can, as hard as I can with that, as best as I can. So I hope to see you guys in the next Five Nights at Freddy's 3 gameplay that I make.